Let's just look at our stuff here. I'm not sure we have everything. Right. We are all almost organized. So we'll just let our we'll just let things kind of catch up there. Right, there we go. We have audio and video, my friends. We're doing very well today. Let me just check YouTube here. And I think I'll share the link to a couple of people while we're at it. So, my friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is safe and well. We are basically, my friends, we are going to do a very, very quick stream here today. We are not going to stay too long on the old YouTubes here because a friend of mine is going to be doing a giveaway stream on Twitch in about, what time is it now? Probably an hour's time. So yeah, we'll stay around for about an hour, I think. And basically, Smitty's World, Smitty, some of you may know Mr. Smitty. Smitty's World on Twitch. He's a farming simulator streamer, but he also streams other games like Construction Simulator, Grand Theft Auto. He does, I would call him a variety streamer, but he does do a lot of farming simulator. He is basically the Tater King. So yeah, he's going to be doing a Twitch stream in about an hour, and he's going to be giving some DLC codes, giveaways, games, that type of thing. Some of them will be farm simulator codes, and he's got other games as well. So he's going to give giving a variety of codes and games away. So you might want to check out and check in with Mr. Smitty's World on Twitch, and also if you have the opportunity, you might want to check out Mr. Lead Dog or Tony Miff or Average Viking, Kubi, Kerminator. I watch a lot of different streamers. Virtual Farmer, DJ Goham, quite a lot of farm sim streamers. Certainly the English channel or English language streamers that I kind of watch, So yeah, there's a wide variety, my friends. So listen, as you can see from the stream title, my friends, we've made further progress on the Krone BiG M 500. So it's going extremely well. It's reached a point now where everything is essentially done on the mod. That PTO problem that I mentioned in previous streams has now been fixed. We'll talk about that once we get into the game. So this is kind of the most up-to-date and complete version of the BiG M 500 here. So I'm in the mod section here. So we had to generate a new icon because the default colors had changed, that type of thing. So I highly recommend that people, when they do download the mod, so it will be, hopefully it's going to be released for Saturday, March 18th, right? So we have kind of set that date. It gives us testing time. It also is very, very close to the new Giant Software DLC, the Go Wild DLC. So that is on Tuesday the 21st of March is the new DLC. So we thought it'd be a great idea to have the Krone BiG M 500 kind of out for the new DLC. So we are in the mod hub description here. Now I highly recommend that people read this text, right? When you get the mod, you should really, really read this stuff, because it's got very, pertinent and important information. So it gives you a description of what included in the modular notes. We have the specifications, the options, simple IC features, links as well. There are going to be links in here, so you can download simple IC. You can download the exhaust extension mods. You can click on these links here, and you'll be able to download the mods directly. And at the bottom here is all the credits. These are the people who helped work on the mod. As I said, this is a mod that originated from Farming Simulator 13. And there's about 80 names on this list. So these are all the people who've worked on this particular mod over the years. So as I said, originally a FS19 mod. My games team has converted it to FS22. I've been doing the testing part of it. We are on Rogue River Valley. because that has alfalfa. Interesting map in terms of the alfalfa texture. You know, the crop texture is different from other mods. I think Lancy Boy, a number of modders and modder maps are using Lancy Boy's alfalfa crop textures, but this one is different. I think he's done his own thing. It looks visually different. So I've got the NetWrap add-on. I've got a few custom modding mods. I downloaded this awesome little compact Vine tractor, the McCormick, and I've got the Carrara tractor as well. So I've got all the DLC. There's not much here in terms of mods. I try and keep everything as compact and bijou as possible. Bijou, is that a word? I don't know. So yeah, I've got all the DLC and everything. So we're gonna hit that. Continue. So yeah, Rogue River Valley came out a few days in the mod up. It has a new crop outside of alfalfa. Black beans? I think it's black beans. I don't know. I've been mowing it. I've been harvesting it or whatever. And I've got a little bit of a thing kind of set up here that I've been doing for testing. So we load in the game here. So luckily I've already kind of it's pre-cached. Oh wait, we have a dog? I didn't know we have a pooch here. Hey buddy, how the hell are you doing? Do you want some food? We have to fill the bowl. Whoa, whoa! Alright, calm down. Calm down, I'll give you some food. God damn it. Oh! No! What the hell? Hey, dog, get out of the way. How do I pick up this? Hold on a second. My thingy is off. Oh, lordy. I think my HUD is off here. It is. There we go. So, yeah, I want to fill the dog bowl. No, fill bowl. There we go. Now, will he come over to it? Hold on a second. Let's see will he come over here. Where is... Oh my god. Wait, what the hell are you doing? You're not even close to the bloody bowl, you idiot. Oh my god, bloody dogs. Excuse me. I do apologize. I pressed the wrong mute button. You weren't supposed to hear me cough. How am I supposed to pick this up here? No. Pick up. And then throw. Did he go after it? You idiot! It's over there. Oh my god. There you go. Good chap. Yay. Alright, off you go, chap. Right, so yeah, look, this is just the default kind of starter map. I sold all the equipment. So I've been, this is the new crop. Black beans. Black bean. New crop texture as well. So obviously this is ready to harvest. So I've been using the base game John Deere here to do that. Got a Kubota set up. Got black beans inside. But we are here, my friends, to take a look. I've also been doing the grass, as you can see, look. So I've been doing all this field here. So basically, this is the most recent and up-to-date version of the Krone BiG M 500. I have added a couple of new colors to the mod. So if you go in here, so we have added Kubota orange. Okay. So that was newly added. We've also added as a kind of a set it up as a kind of a preview. We have the Govile blue. So the color code, the RGB color code for Govile is already kind of baked into the mod. So once patch 1.9 comes out, I have the XML set up to basically so I can just put in the so basically when the Govile patch 1.9 will have the color codes officially for the Govile DLC. So it'll be called Govile _blue 1. So basically, so that's what it's kind of going to look like there. That's just a blue color. There's also a yellow color for Go Wild as well, but I haven't added that. But yeah, it's there. It's in, as they say. So you can kind of see it there. Look. So it's already prepped and ready for the Go Wild DLC in terms of the colors. So I guess in this updated version, my game stream has fixed that little error here. So there was a see that just underneath there, the flap area. That was kind of a different color on a previous build, and now it matches the opposite side. So we fixed that. I guess the main thing is that the rear PTO is now fixed, and there's also a spinning animation being added to the rear PTO. So that now spins, as you can see there, my friends, look. So when you turn on PTO power, it will actually spin. I have been testing some various mods with the Big M500 here. Now, while it's not technically designed to work with a loading wagon, it does work, at least on some of them, and I can give you an example here. So these are 3 base game loading wagons. Hook up. So as you can see there, my friends, the PTO is now hooking up correctly to the that section. These are all the connection points, obviously, for your hydraulics and electrics. Okay. So while it's not really designed to work with a baling or a forage wagon or loading wagon, it does actually work. So there are some other mods then that it doesn't work with. So what I have discovered through my testing is it depends on whether the PTO is below or above. So if you look at this one here, look, see the way the PTO is above. See, it's up in this orientation, whereas these ones are below. So this one is below, that one is below, right? So if I hook up to these, it won't actually attach properly. So you see that? Right. So that is that's kind of a little bit of a it's not an error with the Big M, it's just the way the PTOs are designed, if that makes sense. Right, so if you hook up, so you can see that one there, look, the PTO is at the bottom. So basically what I'm trying to say is, as long as the PTO is in the upper position, anything with a PTO should connect properly. So what I've been doing offline is I've been testing all the balers, basically. So I have tested every single in-game baler, right? Everything works perfectly. I have tested every single mod hub baler that's officially on the mod hub. They all work except one. And the reason it doesn't work is because the PTO is underneath. So, but yeah, I've tested everything. So everything works, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll just do a bit of a practical demonstration of a loading wagon with the Big M500. Now, as I said, it's not designed for this, but it does work. So the rear PTO is designed for any mod with a 3-point or a ball. Sorry, not a 3-point. A ball hitch or a pin hitch. A tether windrower with a ball hitch or a pin hitch. Balers with a ball hitch or a pin hitch. But you can hook up other equipment and it does work, as you can see. So this is alfalfa, I believe. The crop texture is actually a different color as well. So this is a darker kind of green. See, there's a darker kind of green color than compared to, would say, the grass texture. So yeah, you can hook up loading wagons to the Big M500. Some people might want to do that. So for example, what you could do is hold on a second, let me just hook that up again. Let me unload it. Seeking to find another grass field around here that I can utilize. Should we just maybe redo this field again? Maybe we could just do that. Probably be easier to set the field through to this thing again. Alfalfa. Picked. Growth. Ready to harvest. Yes. Yes. Right, so that is the that's the alfalfa texture. It's a little bit different from the Lancey Boy textures, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. So what you could do in this kind of situation here, you could unfold the Big M500. So I've set these to all the Kubota orange colors. Okay. You can put the swath mode then to swath dropping. Lower. Now you turn on the loading wagon. Turn on the mower, obviously. So if you were so inclined, you could do this operation here, and you can basically you can swat the grass, and you can fill the loading wagon directly. That is certainly a possibility. As I said, it's not necessarily designed for loading wagons, but it does work. But I can't guarantee that every single loading wagon will work, because I haven't tested it, because I don't consider it part of the kind of the primary kind of idea of the rear PTO is for tethers, windrowers and balers. We never really considered loading wagons, but it does work. So you could do that action if you wanted to. Alright. So now we can empty this out, I guess. So there you go. So that's the kind of a bit of a demonstration there of the loading wagons. Okay. Now fold that again. So yeah, everything is now done and complete on the Big M500, except the only thing that's left to do now is the hosing. That's the last job that needs to be done. So we're going to be putting dynamic hoses on the mowers. So the front and rear mowers, they'll have hydraulic cables and electrical cables, right? So that is going to take blender work. It's going to take my games team a bit of time to do that, because there's a lot of work involved. So that'll be the last thing to add it to the mod. As I said, we've already got pieces in place for the hoses to connect to. We have these little pieces here, look. So there's a piece there. This is a kind of an electrical distribution box, kind of call it. There's one here. So everything is ready and set up for the hoses to be added. So we're going to have hydraulic and electrical cables on the mowers on the rear and on the front. And everything else is basically done. All the various issues and whatever has been fully resolved. All the simple IC features have been tested. Everything in cab is working correctly. Even the clock now, see, look, I can see the third, see the 7. I can clearly see it now. So everything's working. I'm very happy with the progress of the mod. All the timings on the simple IC features are working perfectly now. All the sound files are fully synced up. Okay. All the mowers, the animation, you know, the folding sounds for the folding and unfolding animations on the mowers are all in and done now. And the timings are perfect for this. Okay, so everything's working. You can open up the thing here. You can open up this one as well. Gives you an idea of what everything looks like. So again, these are this is a new color that I've added. This is Kubota Orange to kind of match the Kubota DLC. So once again, if you've heard me talk about this before, the exhaust extension mod is generating an error. It's nothing to do with the Big M500. I've mentioned this many times, practically on every other stream that I've done. But the actual Big M500 itself is error free. So you can see where it loads in here. Big M500 i3D. These are all the various elements that are being loaded in, dynamically loaded in. So the mod is completely error free. So that is obviously important, because you don't want any issues or bugs. I've been testing this for many weeks now, this mod. I'm very confident it is fully functional and working as intended. Doing a lot of offline testing as well, not just you know, streaming. So everything is basically ready to rock and roll on this thing. This is all that's left now is the hydraulic and electrical cabling, but we intentionally left that to the very last, because it's complex, and you want to make sure that everything else is done first before you start adding, you know, all those cables and hoses and stuff. So yeah, this is alfalfa. It's alfalfa. Should be 100% yield, so it has its own unique crop texture, as you can see. So I've also been doing a little bit with the black beans here, so get these new crop textures. It doesn't leave any straw on the ground. So while those guys are doing that, we're going to take a bit of a look at the I want to take a look at a couple of mods. So these are both mod-up mods. This is the McCormick X4. It is a compact tractor, a vineyard tractor, I guess. I think this was done by Smetty, I think. 70 to 112 horsepower, manual transmission, 80 litres of diesel, 40 kph, and 2.9 tons. It is a highly detailed mod. It's very nice. I think it looks really good. Superb quality. And it's its own thing. You know, it's not you know, it's been built from scratch basically in Blender, obviously. So you got 70 horsepower, 76, 90, 95, 102, 112. So I don't think it changes anything else. It doesn't look like it changes anything. So it's just a horsepower configuration basically. So 112. We get brands. We have Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, Bredstein. So the usual stuff that one would expect. Trelleborg, Michelin. Mitas gets a wide tire option. Okay. Bredstein gets a wide tire option. So we'll go with the Bredstein. The beacon light, we have standard. We have a dual. Why would it be called yes? That doesn't make sense to me. So you have beacon light, it says standard, right? And then it says yes. Why would you call it yes? Why wouldn't you say you know, extra or dual or something? Why would you call it yes? That doesn't make sense to me. I think he needs to retitle that. Just my opinion. Fenders, we have no. So we can put some extended fenders on the back here for the wide tires, I guess. The 3-point attachment. We have yes and we have no. Do we get a weight option? Why didn't he put a weight option with the as an option? You know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, we have no we have nothing. Then we have the 3-point. He should have had a front weight option there, in my opinion, and he could have used some prefab or something. I don't know why he did it like that, but whatever. So you can change it into some kind of I guess a chrome kind of color. I'm not a big fan of these types of colors. I prefer the standard. Maybe he should have added a darker color. Rim colors. And then we have the license plate, which should be on the back up there. So for example, in terms of the colors, maybe he should have added. So this one here, look, you get different. You get a special color. Why didn't he add that that special red color, that dark red color? You know what I mean? I don't know why he did it like that. Whatever. Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Put that back in the worker. So yeah, this is the little McCormick. Little compact tractor. Beautiful 3D modeling. You know, all the engine is fully modeled inside. You have the transparent mesh. All the connection points. I'm sure this is based on the real world vehicle, obviously. I don't know if this has a 3-point option. It's got connection points here, see that? Which kind of makes me think that maybe this has a 3-point in the real world. I'd have to check that out. You have the rear here. All the lights and everything. He's done a very, very nice job with the mod, I think. The interior is fantastic as well. Just have to wait for that to load in, the textures. So there was a bit of a freeze there while the textures are loading in there. So it looks like we have some options here. Turn on the engine, apparently. Oh, we can open the door. He has no icy sounds associated with these animations. Or not, sorry, not icy sounds, but sounds associated with these animations. That might have been a nice idea for him to add those sounds. What else do we have? We have something else. Maybe the rear window. Yeah, the rear window. Very nice. Looks like we don't have anything else. Beacon light. I think those fans are animated at the top here. They are. That's a nice touch. Look at that, look. Very, very nice. So we have the fan. I don't know why. No, it's not the first tractor that I've seen without those. Is it for the air conditioning? Does anyone know if that's for air conditioning? I would assume it's for air conditioning. Yeah, I've seen a number of tractors with these kind of fan thingies. But it looks very, very nice. There's a lot of detail on it. Everything appears to work. Let me just change my settings here to there we go, that's what I want. So she's fast. She's 30 mph. Holy shit. She's very fast. Holy crap. Normally these things are like 24 mph, aren't they? That is unusually fast. Why is it so fast, I wonder? Does it say by default? So you can see there, my friends, it clearly says 24 mph. Alright? So the modder has, he's basically, it says one thing and it does something else. So it is actually 30 mph. I was wondering about that. So he's got the motor configuration set to a higher speed than what it actually is. Because in the real world, these are 24 mph. But yeah, a lot of detail on this thing. Looks very, very nice. I wonder if that internal light would actually function maybe in an update. Let us get a let's get something to attach to this thing. Let's put this on this thing here. I'm not quite sure what this thing is. What is this? It's a tether. Oh, what's a tether? Okay. And then we have this thing here. This is a little manure spreader little thing. Look at the size of this thing, look. That's awesome. 0.8 meter. Holy shit, Tony. That is right up your alley there, my friend. Look at that. 0.8. That's perfect for you. Yeah, she's a nippy little thing at 30 mph. Let's see what she actually does. So I'm assuming, can I put this on the front, I wonder? And TED with it? Can you TED on the front? PTO hooks up okay. Just check that out there. Bit of a weird angle. It's probably not really designed for the front. I would imagine it probably goes on the back of this thing. It's probably more designed for the rear, but we'll see if it goes on the front. It is. It's kind of, well... Right, so let's put this on the back here. This thing is awesome. The size of this thing. So this is perfect for... Oh! It's bad driving there. Bad driving. So yeah, this is a little manure spreader. Look. Compost. Separated manure. Where are these coming from? Are these generated by the map or something? Compost and separated manure? I've no, only 800 liters? Holy shit. Okay, you're not going to get very far with 800 liters. There's a little bit of grass here, look. Well, clearly that's not working. Let's just go down here and see what happens here. So I would imagine this needs to be on the back. Look, yeah, that's not working. Right, let's stick this on the back. Turning radius isn't great, you know, it's about what you'd expect, you know. There you go, look, yay! So yeah, it's a rear implement thingy. So yeah, it'll convert your grass to hay, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if it cuts any grass. It doesn't look like it. Oh, so there is actually grass over here already, as you can see. Look, it's on the ground. So yeah, it does work. So yeah, it's going to be very nice for a little vineyard tractor, I think. So let's do this little manure spreader thingy here and see what happens with this. Oh, you have to unfold it first, of course. That's a bit weird there. Okay. So 0.8 meter working width. And the usage rate is not too bad. I've seen worse than that. So yeah, it should be fine for, you know, vineyards in between, you know, the rows of the vines. Yeah, not too bad. So it does actually work. Could hire a worker, obviously. You have the animations. And yeah, so that's a nice little setup there, you know, for your vineyard work. Not too shabby. So then we have the little Antonio, or not Antonio, it's the Carraro, the little tractor. So this is another vineyard tractor. So this is 75 horsepower, manual transmission, 75 litres, 24 mph, 2.2 tons. Wheel options, we have Trelleborg, Continental, Michelin, Vredstein. So there are no wide tire options on these. We're going to go with the Continental. Front weight. So this one has a nice front weight option. Look, so you can put that on there. 150 kilograms. Rim color. The usual stuff. Nothing, you know, outrageous or dramatic. So I believe this folds, and there's a nice animation and sound associated with that. Very nice. So once again, these are tiny little tractors for specific tasks. I mean, 72 horsepower isn't that bad. You know, it's not. I mean, there are plenty of subcompact tractors with much less than that. So the modder has done a little bit of cheating in terms of the interior here. So this is a transparent mesh, but the actual engine isn't fully 3D modeled. So what he's done here, this is a normal map. So he created a normal map to kind of give the engine type effect, but it's not actually fully 3D modeled inside, because I've already looked at this mod in a Giants editor to see what it was like. So it's a little bit of a cheaty kind of way of doing an interior of a tractor without fully modeling the inside. But there are many reasons why you do that. For example, the poly count would probably be a reason. You know, you might want to keep have more higher detail on the outside of the tractor, the exterior of the tractor, and you know, to reduce kind of the poly count, you'd as I said, you create a normal map to make this kind of fake engine interior. 3 stages of lights, low and high beams. I'm going to assume that everything works on this thing. I like that big light. See that big light he has up there? That's actually quite nice. That is a huge light. Look at the size of that thing. Holy shit. That light is absolutely enormous. There's no options on this, so it is what it is. So I would assume that this will work okay. Yeah, she's fine. Look, it's quite speedy. This this coon. You know, she's 11 mph. That's not bad. Obviously, the working with isn't spectacular or anything, but you know, you get the job done. So there you go. Now it doesn't cut the grass. Just be aware of that. It's basically just a tether, but it doesn't actually cut the grass or anything. That's kind of the interior view there. So he's got a very, very nice dashboard here. It's got the dials and everything that move. Everything is animated as one would expect. Lots of detail on the inside here. Camera's fine. Driver is positioned fine. Not a bad little tractor once again. So, you know, I'm a fan of these little subcompact tractors, these vineyard tractors. I'd like to see more of them. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the Antonio Carrero DLC, so it is nice to get something different from other manufacturers. I wonder what I'm feeling like I want to take a screenshot of this. No. I'm feeling like I want to take a screenshot of that. Let me just get rid of my HUD here. And we'll just take a shot of that. There we go. Nice. So yeah, I think Mr. Smitty is going to be going live quite soon. Oh, Clutch is live. Holy shit. Holy crap. Clutch Simulations is live on YouTube, my friends. Or he will be soon. Is he live or is he going to be starting? When is he starting? So, oh, he's starting in about 22 minutes. You know what I'll do is I'll be finishing up here soon anyways, my friends. And I will direct you over to Mr. Oh, shit. God damn it. I'll be directing you to go and visit Mr. Clutch Simulations, who will be streaming live on YouTube very shortly. So yeah, as I said, you know, this is just a basic kind of quick stream. Give you a bit of an update on the Krone BiG M 500. All of the work is basically done now on the mod. Everything's fixed, everything's ready. I've done extensive testing on the mod. She's ready to rock and roll, basically. As I said, the only thing that's left now is for my games team to put the hydraulic and electrical cabling on the front and rear motors. That's the last job. And she'll be ready for FS22. And she's going to be awesome. And yeah, I think you guys are going to really, really like the mod when it's done, you know. So yeah, Saturday, March 18th. That will be the release date for the BiG M 500 here. As I said, I've put in a couple of new colors. So we have Kubota and we have Govile or whatever. So yeah, it'll be ready for the you know, the new DLC colors and everything. And yeah. So we'll just give you a bit of a left spot demonstration here, I guess. See there that it's only swatting on the left. You can swat on the right. Okay. You can do widespread. And you can do swat dropping. That's kind of the preferred method. It's the SWAT drop. So she is 13.2 meters. Self-propelled moor, biggest self-propelled moor in the world. She was manufactured from 2007 to 2013, discontinued because of the high price tag, which is reflected in the shop. It is, you know, the base price of this is 460,000. It's not cheap by any means. So that's kind of the real world pricing as it was in, would say, you know, its initial launch, I would imagine. So we'll give you kind of a, we'll demonstrate the putting a tether on the back. We can demonstrate, what else can we demonstrate? Once again, this is not designed for this, but I'm just going to demonstrate this. I haven't tried this myself, to be honest. So you can see, look, so anything with a ball hitch or a pin hitch will hook up, and as you can see, the cabling went on as well. So it's not designed for this, but you can probably do it. So this cultivator, as far as I know, it takes 500 horsepower. So I don't expect too much. I mean, the Big M is 620 horsepower. It might do it, I don't know. I've never tried this. So we'll just see. Well, okay. I mean, I guess if you wanted to do that, you probably could. So once again, you know, she is not designed for this, but, you know, it does actually work. So I don't know if a cedar or anything will work. Let's just shit. We might as well take a look and see. So if there's anything with a 3-point hitch or a pin hitch, so anything with a 3-point. So these are all 3 points. Nothing with a 3-point will work. It has to be a pin hitch. That's a pin hitch. Where the hell is the shop? What's over here? Once again, not designed for this purpose, but you can do it. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. You can see here how, look, it's clashing, look. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this because you're going to get a lot of weirdness. So I need to fill that cedar now. So it does work, as you can clearly see, look. It is actually seeding it. You can see the difference in the texture there, look. And if we look on the map, then it should indicate that as well. Yeah, look, so you can see it there, look. So it indicates it on the map that it is actually working. So once again, not designed for this purpose, but it is possible to do it. But so let me show you quickly the kind of the tether. So this is the pottinger. This is the 13-meter pottinger hit. So this is designed actually to work with the Big M500. Okay. We'll test this out now. Once again, my friends, that PTO is on the bottom. You see that? So the PTO will most likely not connect properly because it's on the bottom. And it doesn't, as you can see, look. But it will still work. It still functions. And we can demonstrate that. Okay, so we'll unfold. So this Pottinger, this is the HIT 1214. This is on the official model. This is 13 meter working width. The more is also 13.2. So these are basically designed to work together. So we need to make it wide spreading. So the width perfectly matches up there, as you can see. High-low attacher, I'm not sure what's on the mod. I have brought it to the attention of my game stream, so I'm not entirely sure what he's going to do. As I said, I'm aware of what you're talking about, Tony. I'm not sure whether it's a high or low. I'll look at the XML and see. As I said, you know, it's not designed for those pieces of equipment, you know. Well, yeah, so there you go. That's a kind of a demonstration there of the how you can use the rear PTO to attach a tether, and you can put a wind rower on the back as well. You can use balers, round and square balers will work as well. No, it wouldn't be a configuration option. We'd have to put it into the attacher joint section of the XML. I don't know. So this is a ball hitch and a pin hitch support. So the trailer low and high might actually be assigned to the ball hitch or the pin hitch, if that makes sense. So that may be the reason why you know, some of the some of the pin hitches or the PTOs don't actually hook up. But as I said, you know, all of the I've tested all of the in-game balers. I've tested all of the in-game tethers and wind roars. So anything with a ball hitch or a pin hitch that is base game has been tested to function correctly. I have tested all of the mod hub balers with a ball or a pin hitch, and they all work correctly except for one. There are some of the forage wagons will work and some won't. So that one there, since the PTO is on the bottom, that won't work. That won't work. That will work because it's on the top, so that'll be fine. That one will work, that's fine. That one will also work. That one will work. That will work also. That should work as well. So anything, basically any mod, once the PTO is on the top, it should work, no issue. If it's on the bottom like this, it won't work, just to be aware of that. But all of the tethers and wind roars that are ball or pin hitch have been tested and work absolutely fine. Because the PTO on all these is on the top, look. See that? So they're all in the top position. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah, this is the new upcoming mod from my game Steam. This is the FS22 version of the Krone BiG M 500. Saturday, March 18th is the release date for this mod, and I think people are gonna really like it. You know, done a lot of work, a lot of updates, a lot of things that were, weren't in the. It's been drastically overhauled from the 19 version. Basically, it's better than the 19 version in my opinion. And yeah, I think people are gonna like it a lot. Anyways, my friends, Mr. Clutch Simulations will be streaming very soon on YouTube. Want to go check him out. Also, our good friend Mr. Smithy's World will be streaming very shortly on Twitch. He will be giving giveaways for codes, for game codes and DLC codes. One of those will be the new DLC from Giant Software, which is the Go Wild or Go Veal or Go Wild DLC, whatever hell you want to call it. So you want to check into Mr. Smithy. There'll be several DLC codes given away. So there you go, my friends. That's enough from me. It's a bit of a quick stream from me, just to kind of show off the very latest progress. And yeah, Saturday, March 18, my friend. That's when the Big M will be publicly available for everybody. So, my friends, I'm going to say thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And yeah, God willing, we shall see you again in the next one. Take care.